do the Danish grammar. Okay, sådan, here we are, guys. So yeah, as you can see, today I'm going to help you a little bit with vil, this preposition, because it has more than one meaning, more than one function in Danish. Examples and explanation. It's gonna be great because it's explanations. Alright, cool, yo. Before we do that, let me remind you, cold season discount. This basically means that on the website, danishmaster.com, you get 30% off the video packages, eh? So that's the lifetime access. It's pretty sweet. Check it out. Okay, so we have some examples here. Let's see what we got. Got this one. Jeg står ved cyklen. Jeg står ved cyklen. I'm standing by the bicycle. So this is because you're like by the bike, maybe like in front of it or next to it. You're by it. You're not on it. You're not under it. You're by it. So this is a very important function for vil, that it means by, like some physical relation. Jeg står ved cyklen. Yeah, the same thing is true here. The next one. Vi parkerede ved søen. Vi parkerede ved søen. We parked by the lake. Alright? So again, it's right next to the lake, or in front of it. Ved søen. Vi parkerede ved søen. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. It's physical. Now the next one is a little bit different because this is not physical. This is det er ved at være tid. Det er ved at være tid. It's almost time, or it's about to be time. Now it's getting a little bit tricky here because ved is sort of like you're at the point, or you're getting there, you're reaching there gradually, right? So at være tid is like to be time. Det er tid, it is time. Ved at være, about to be. We're not quite there yet, but almost. We're getting there. Ved at være, and if you're in Denmark, I hope you are, then just pay attention. Like when people are talking, you're gonna hear them say this. Det er ved at være tid, det er ved at være klar, ved at være, a lot. We say it a lot, right? But of course faster than I do it because, this is a lesson. So real life is faster. Det er ved at være tid. Okay. Alright, this is very similar. Jeg er ved at være klar. Jeg er ved at være klar. I'm almost or about to be ready. Right? So klar is of course an adjective. So at være klar, to be ready. Right? Ved at være is ved is the whole key here. Ved at være could use any adjective here, right? Well, I mean, it would have to be something that you become by completion of something, or reaching a certain point. Jeg er ved at være træt. Jeg er ved at være frisk. Jeg er ved at være gammel. You're getting old. Yeah, or anything. So it's really, really good to know. Jeg er ved at være klar. This one is a little bit different. Hun er ved at lave mad. Hun er ved at lave mad. She's cooking. Now the translation here is very short. That's gotta be annoying. But ved at here with the verb is like you're in the middle of doing it. Sort of like present continuous, because we don't have that in Danish. Like in English you say am doing, or estoy haciendo in Spanish or something like that. But we don't have that in Danish, so instead you're gonna say something like ved at, or you could say i gang med at stå at, but that's for another time. Ved at is when you're like in the middle of doing it, and it's commonly used with verbs where something can be completed, right? Like cooking. Ved at lave mad, ved at gøre rent, cleaning. Ved at gøre mig klar, getting ready, again, klar. So usually it's used when something is getting done, like something that can be completed. Like if I'm dancing, it would be a little unusual to hear me say, jeg er ved at danse. No, then I would just say, jeg danser, og jeg står og danser. Right? Like I'm standing and dancing literally. So it's a little bit different, but cooking is something that can be completed, and therefore ved at. Right? Alright. Now this one is very different from that. Hvad vil du gøre ved det? Og en fast, hvad vil du gøre ved det? What are you going to do about it? So hvad vil du gøre is of course, what will you do, or what are you gonna do? The will is like about, sort of like influence or impact. When we are talking about affecting or trying to solve or trying to influence a certain outcome, then we would often use ved. So hvad vil du gøre ved det? What will you do about it? And yeah, that's really it. Now some of you might be tempted to say because you know, is about, yeah, but not here. Right? When you're talking about influencing something, then you're gonna say ved, right? Hvad vil du gøre ved det? And the reason why I say it like ved and not ved is because when we talk fast, that softy kind of disappears, right? It's annoying, but that's how it is. Alright. Hvad vil du gøre ved det? What are you going to do about it? Cool. Now here we got. Den historie gjorde noget ved mig. Den historie gjorde noget ved mig. That story did something to me. So this is similar to the last one, but not exactly the same, because gjorde noget ved mig is like it did something to me. It influenced me. It made an impression. It got to me. Right? Touch me, if you will. Gjorde noget ved mig. So if you're watching something or hearing something, you're like, wow, and could be good, could be bad, but like it did something to you, then you could say, gjorde noget ved mig. Okay? It could also be if someone did something to you. Hvad har han gjort ved dig? What did he do to you? Right? So like something bad. That would usually be a bad thing if it's about a person doing something. But yeah, here it's like, it's not a person, it's a story, so it can be both good or bad. Den historie gjorde noget ved mig. Started something to me. Okay. So, this one. Det interessante ved bogen var handlingen. Det interessante ved bogen var handlingen. The interesting thing about the book was the action or the plot. So here we have det interessante ved bogen. So ved is again about a certain aspect, side, element. When you're talking about something and you want to say the good thing about, the bad thing about, the interesting thing about, and so on, you want to say ved. Det interessante ved bogen, det bedste ved bogen, det mærkelige ved bogen, det anything, right? And no, you don't have to say ting, like den interessante ting, den gode ting, den mærkelige ting. No, that's English, right? Like in Danish you can just say det, and then the adjective, right? But you gotta have an e there. So, det interessante ved bogen, the interesting thing, the interesting part. That's how it is. Det interessante ved bogen var handlingen. Okay, alright. This one. Hvad er det bedste ved at være dig? Hvad er det bedste ved at være dig? What is the best thing about being you? Okay? So again, aspect. Det bedste ved at være. The best thing about being. Hvad er det bedste ved at være dig? Excuse me a second. Alright, so it's basically the same grammar as here. Det interessante ved bogen. Det bedste ved at være dig. There's really no difference grammar-wise, right? So it's pretty sweet once you know that. Bedste ved at være dig. The best thing about being you. Alright. And then we go here. This is a tricky one. It's tricky to explain and also to understand. Det er der ikke noget ved. Det er der ikke noget ved. Det er ikke noget ved, det er ikke noget ved. There's nothing interesting about that. Yeah, this is an approximate translation, because if I say, det er ikke noget ved, it's basically saying, that's not interesting, there is nothing interesting about that. An example, maybe you're like, skal vi ikke se en gammel film? Let's watch an old movie. And then I'm like, oh, that sounds boring. So then I can say, det er ikke noget ved, right? Or maybe you're talking to a person who's not really giving you anything, like there's nothing stimulating, nothing new, or nothing exciting. And then you could be like, det er ikke noget ved. Like, you could also make it longer. Der er ikke noget ved at sidde og snakke med sådan en talking to a person like that. Right? So basically, whenever someone says, der er ikke noget ved, bla bla bla, and there's nothing about la la la, eller det er der ikke noget ved, there's nothing interesting, there's nothing good, there's no value there, right? That's what it is. It simply means there's no point in doing it, no value, no reward, no... Yeah, you see what I'm getting at here, right? So that's basically what it is. Det er der ikke noget ved. Yeah. The next one is similar, but it says a question. Hvad er der ved det? Hvad er der ved det? What's interesting about that, or what's good about that? Right? So again, if someone's like, skal vi ikke sidde og kigge på væggen? Like, let's sit and look at the wall. And then you're like, hvad er der ved det? Like, you could also say, like, hvad er der spændende ved det? Exciting, hvad er der godt ved det? Hvad er der interessant ved det? But you don't have to. If you just say, hvad er der ved det? It's like, oh yeah, we get it, right, from the context. It implies that there is nothing. It implies that there is nothing to be gained by doing that. It's boring. So yeah. Now this one is different. Vær god ved din søster. Vær god ved din søster. Be good to your sister. Right? So this ved is like to, like towards, in relation to, when you're dealing with, talking to, being with, and so on. Vær god ved din søster. A little side note here. Vær, right, is the imperative, the command form, if you will. Vær god ved din søster. So yeah, not so much to say about that really. It's pretty straightforward. Cool. Okay, this is a little long. I like this one. Vi kan ikke blive ved med at drikke kaffe. Vi kan ikke blive ved med at drikke kaffe. We can't keep drinking coffee. So, blive ved med at, blive ved med at is like to keep doing. You just continuing, you're not stopping, you keep doing it. Vi kan ikke blive ved med, we can't keep doing. And now in this case it's kind of like, it's not sustainable, it's not healthy, or maybe you don't have time for it. So, vi kan ikke blive ved med at drikke kaffe. But it's used in many different contexts, good or bad, or short term, long term. It's very, it's widely used, I would say. Vi kan ikke blive ved med at drikke kaffe. Can't keep drinking coffee. Now this one is just the imperative, very short. Bliv ved med det. Bliv ved med det. Keep it up. Keep doing it. Right? So if someone is doing something well, maybe at work or whatever it is, and you want to say, hey, keep it up. Keep it up, man. Then you're like, bliv ved med det. You don't have to say, gør. Bliv ved med at gøre det. I mean, you can, but it's unnecessary. Just keep it short like this. Bliv ved med det. Right? Alright, beautiful. Now this one is physical. It's the last one here. Hun står ved siden af sin mand. Hun står ved siden af sin mand. She's standing next to her husband. Yeah, there's not so much to explain here. She's standing and next to her is her husband. That's it. Right? Står ved siden af. Literally, it's like ved siden, ikke? At the side of. Side. See then the side. Yeah, but that's how it is. But you don't say like, like in English, oh, the girl next door, the guy next door. Like, no, you can't say like, manden ved siden af, drengen ved siden af. No, that's nabo. Ikke? Or you say inde ved siden af. That's okay. Especially if like the houses are very close, like an apartment complex. But generally speaking, you wouldn't say that. You would say nabo. So yeah. Alright, cool. Så den næste her. Okay, this is a little bit different. Jeg står ved din side. Jeg står ved din side. I stand by your side. So this is also a side, but it's more like in a supporting way, eh? Like you stand by them through thick and thin, or moral support, that kind of stuff. Jeg står ved din side. So it's not physical. The other one is physical. This is not. Alright. And this is very different. Jeg vandt ved at træne hårdt. Jeg vandt ved at træne hårdt. I won by training hard. So yeah, you can already see it. Ved at is like by. Whatever you achieve or whatever happened, it happened through the means of an action. Right? Jeg vandt ved at træne hårdt. I won by training hard. And yeah, you can take this, take this little pattern and just replace it with something else. Jeg vandt og jeg. Well, I don't want to say what you have to write, but you can put any verb here basically in the past tense, right? And then of course this has to be infinitive. You see træne, that is infinitive, not present, not past, infinitive, ending with an E. That's very important. Next is also ved. Ved as in by, but det skete ved et uheld. Det skete ved et uheld. It happened by accident. Alright. So yeah, that's basically it. Of course this is, you have the noun here, right? Oh sorry, the verb here, det skete. And then uheld is a noun. So by an accident, literally. Det skete ved et uheld. Uheld, uheld, uheld. Yep, that is accident or incident. Yeah. Happened by accident. Awesome. I got two more here. Vi opdagede det ved et tilfælde. Vi opdagede det ved et tilfælde. We discovered it by chance or coincidence. Now, literally, tilfælde means coincidence, but I know in English you would say chance, so yeah. Right, and it's kind of similar, like the other thing was by accident. If the other thing was by accident, this is by coincidence, right? Kind of similar. Vi opdagede det ved et tilfælde. See, that's really what it is. And the last one. Jeg bliver så trist ved tanken om at skulle gøre det. Jeg bliver så trist ved tanken om at skulle gøre det. The thought of having to do that makes me so sad. Or I get so sad by at the thought of having to do that. So like ved tanken is like at the thought, and you like having that thought makes you sad. So yeah, that's what it is. Jeg bliver så trist ved tanken om at skulle gøre det. Alright. Now, normally in these preposition videos, I would just give you the examples and that be it. But I want to do a little bit more today. I have some rhymes put together here because you guys, I like making rhymes and it's fun. So yeah, here's some rhymes with examples, like a little bit different from what we did before, but the same point. So I'm not going to explain so much. I'm just going to like read and also give you the translation. And this is how we do it. Jeg står ved en togstation. Det er en meget gammel tradition. Det er ved at være tid til at spise noget. Jeg kigger på mit ur og kan se, tiden er gået. Jeg står ved en togstation. I'm standing by a train station. Det er en meget gammel tradition. It is a very old tradition. Det er ved at være tid til at spise noget. It's almost time to eat something. Jeg kigger på mit ur og kan se, tiden er gået. I look at my watch and can see that the time has passed. Alright. Næste side. Min oldemor. Faster. Min oldemor er ved at lave mad. Jeg kan se, at det gør hende glad. Hendes mad, den gør altid noget ved mig. Måske gør den også noget ved dig. Okay. Min oldemor er ved at lave mad. My great grandmother is cooking. Jeg kan se, at det gør hende glad. I can see it makes her happy. Hendes mad, den gør altid noget ved mig. Her food, it always does something to me. Måske gør den også noget ved dig. Maybe it does something to you too. Det bedste ved at være i live er, at man kan spise en masse jordbær, men ikke havregryn. Det er der ikke noget ved. Nej, ikke så spændende, når man tænker over det. Det bedste ved at være i live er. The best thing about being alive is, at man kan spise en masse jordbær. That you can eat a lot of strawberries. Men ikke havregryn. Det er der ikke noget ved. But not oatmeal or oats. There's nothing interesting about that. Nej, ikke så spændende, når man tænker over det. No, not that interesting when you think about it. At spise noget uden smag, hvad der ved det? Det er så kedeligt, og jeg ved, at du vil have det sjovt, så tænk på min bror, og vær god ved ham. Han er sjovere, end du tror. At spise noget uden smag, hvad er der ved det? Eating something without taste. What's good about that? Det er så kedeligt, og jeg ved, at du vil. It's so boring, and I know that you want. Ha' det sjovt, så tænk på min bror. To have fun, so think about my brother. Og vær god ved ham. Han er sjovere, end du tror. And be good to him. He is funnier than you think, or more fun than you think. Så lad os blive ved med at drikke kaffe. Jeg har kaffe, der er ikke noget, jeg ikke kan skaffe. Hvem er den mand, du står ved siden af? Er det ham, der bor i huset uden tag? Ham, der bor i huset uden tag. Så lad os blive ved med at drikke kaffe. So let's keep drinking coffee. Jeg har kaffe. Der er ikke noget, jeg ikke kan skaffe. I have coffee. There's nothing I can't get. Hvem er den mand, du står ved siden af? Who is the man you're standing next to? Er det ham, der bor i huset uden tag? Is it the one who lives in the house without roof? Nej. Nå, men jeg støtter dig. Jeg står ved din side. Det synes jeg bare lige, at du skulle vide. Jeg får dig til at grine ved at danse sjovt. Nogen synes måske, at det er lidt flovt. Nå, men jeg støtter dig. Jeg står ved din side. Well, I support you. I stand by your side. Det synes jeg bare lige, at du skulle vide. I just thought you should know that. Jeg får dig til at grine ved at danse sjovt. I make you laugh by dancing funny. Nogen synes måske, at det er lidt flovt. Some might think that it's a little embarrassing. Men jeg sværger, det skete ved et uheld. Alt er godt, og du har ikke nogen gæld. Vi mødte hinanden ved et tilfælde, det er sandt, da vi så en fodboldkamp, og vores hold vandt. Men jeg sværger, det skete ved et uheld. But I swear it happened by accident. Alt er godt, og du har ikke nogen gæld. All is well, and you have no debt. Vi mødte hinanden ved et tilfælde. Det er sandt. We met each other by chance. That is true. Da vi så en fodboldkamp, og vores hold vandt. When we were watching a football game, and our team won. Okay. Jeg bliver glad ved tanken om de mange minder, og tanken om julemandens røde kinder. Yeah, because it's December 18th. Jeg bliver glad ved tanken om de mange minder. I get so happy at the thought of the many memories. Og tanken om julemandens røde kinder. And the thought of Santa's red cheeks. Okay, so that was the last one. I of course encourage you to watch this more than once because there's a lot of stuff here. Right? If you're looking at it, there's the physical, ikke ved cyklen, ved søen, then there's about to be, then there's doing something about something, a situation, the best thing about something, the worst thing about something, how you are to someone else. Then there's that you keep doing something, or you're standing next to someone, standing by someone, you get to some place or result by doing something. There's a lot, and so of course I say, rewatch this, right? And take notes. Maybe you already did this today, but it doesn't hurt. It can only help to take notes. So yeah, that was great. That was awesome. Yeah. Let me just say a big thank you to the members of this channel. Basically, when you're a member, you're paying a little amount. I think it's like 40 Danish kroner or something. And then you get access to all the videos. And those exclusive videos, they don't have ads, and like no annoying commercial breaks. So that's kind of sweet. And also you get some PDF files, like this video for example. Like maybe you like to print it out. And you can do that if you're a member, because then you just have access to the PDF files. Can print them out and use them however you like, right? So that is pretty nice. But I'm gonna be honest, what I'm excited about is next year, because there's only like 2 weeks left of this one, and you can see here videos coming in 2023. I got some really good stuff in store for you guys. Like I'm gonna keep making these videos. There's gonna be grammar and some of this stuff. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna stop doing that. But I'm also going to explore some completely new stuff. So it's gonna be really, really interesting. You can get a little preview here of some stuff that's coming. I'm already working on it. So yeah, it's gonna be super. Watch out for that. Okay, now just give me a moment here. Let's see. Is there anything else I had to address today? No, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it. Yep, awesome. Alright guys, well as always, thank you so much for watching, and like I said, rewatch, take notes, rewatch, and write in the comment sections. Comment section, there's only one comment section per video. You can ask me, you can ask other people, alright? So that's how it is. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Peace.